Well, as we head into the summer and the temperatures heat up, it's hard not to think back to the deadly heat dome of June of 2021. Nearly 100 people died of heat exposure, and last year Oregon passed a law to prevent this from happening in the future.
That led to action from the Oregon Health Authority, which distributes thousands of air conditioning units to those in need. Fox 12's Carly Olson joining us live from a church that is speeding up that process. Carly?
Pete and Riel, Portland Open Bible Church last summer helped distribute more than 400 AC units that were given to them by the Oregon Health Authority. And this year, they're helping chip in once again to make the summer at least bearable for vulnerable people in our community. The sound of relief.
You can hear that. Nice, cool air.
Samuel Whitney listens with gratitude to the new AC unit he received just a few weeks ago, the result of a distribution program with the OHA.
I had an injury, and it kept me locked in. So I couldn't, there was a lot of things I couldn't go do myself. When it was getting in the 80s and 90s, a few weeks ago, yeah, quite torturous. And then I couldn't walk to get out of there, so I just had to deal with it.
He's one of thousands across our state benefiting from the program, which started after the heat dome in June 2021 caused nearly 100 deaths.
We had hundreds of units drop off.
Before they hit homes, the units are sent to local groups like Portland Open Bible Church, who help them land in the right hands.
I remember last year we were getting calls from all of Portland, and we were even getting phone calls from people in Vancouver, over in Washington, inquiring about the program and all that. It spreads rather quickly.
Church staff says the OHA gives them guidelines to decide who qualifies for the units, including people on the Oregon Health Plan or those with disabilities.
I think that the more that we distribute units out to the community, the more that we are going to be able to envision zero deaths from the rising heat rates. I mean, obviously these things are going to take a little bit of time to do, but the more that we partner with Oregon Health Authority to distribute the units, and the more units that they're able to get us, and of course the more volunteers that we have.
For people like Samuel, it's a saving grace from what could be a miserable and even deadly summer.
It doesn't turn my place into an ice box, but at least I can, I can live in a little comfort.
The OHA plans to spend around $1.7 million to distribute 3,000 AC units and 4,700 air filtration devices across the state this summer. And if you want any information about how to get plugged into those resources, you can visit the web version of this story on kptv.com. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, I'm Carly Olson for Fox 12 Oregon.